Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Bridge coming to you here today. I'll tell you the truth, man. I sat here thinking about it, honestly, all Saturday. I even texted my buddy Pinko, basically going over this. I'll tell you the truth. I really thought CM Punk was going to debut at that Impact Bound for Glory show. I don't think it was going to be a one-off. You know, here he is, there he was. I don't think that is what either company is looking for, basically for, you know, them to have a spot for him to, you know, pop up on the scene, blow up, and then leave to go somewhere else. I don't know. I honestly, for one, can tell you, I thought he was going to Bound for Glory. To me, he needs somewhere to go. I don't think he's hurting for money. Okay, maybe I said that a little bit wrong. I think that he wants to be in wrestling. I think he has the itch. I think that he might not need it, but I think that, like, soulfully on the inside, you know, his love for professional wrestling, he needs somewhere to go. And AEW is not an option right now. Obviously, it looks like WWE isn't ready to bring him in. I don't know if WWE went to the locker room and basically said, hey, what do you think about bringing this in? And enough people, you know, voiced up. We've had people in interviews, you know, Seth Rollins be outspoken. We've had people, you know, basically come out and say that, hey, I don't think it's the best thing for the WWE. I don't think it's the best thing for, you know, what we got going on right now with our locker room. But if that's what the boss says we got to do, we got to sack up, we got to wrestle. And if he's having a match with me, we're going to do business. We might not go out for dinner after the show. But you know, we can wrestle because that's what we're both, you know, paid to do. So, you know, there's no real, like, yeah, bring him in. I want to wrestle him. There's no real big thing like that. So, nobody I almost said it on accident. I went to correct myself and then realized that that's actually what they call themselves. Nobody in TNA has really been outspoken, yes or no. But, you know, like I said, when I made my video about TNA returning in 2024, nobody, you know, they need something to put them on the map. They need something, you know, to bring eyes to them. I think there's going to be a lot of people that don't even know how to find them. I know their pay-per-views are on that app, the Fight app, I believe. I don't know where weekly, what are they going to call their shows? Is it still going to be Impact Wrestling, the name of the TV show? Are they going to rename that, or have they already renamed it and I didn't even know? I don't know what their TV is called. That's weird. Is the TV going to be TNA Impact Wrestling? I don't want to waste a lot of time on this, but I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know who is the pockets, you know, who's got the money for TNA today. I know it ain't Dixie. I know it ain't Jeff Jarrett. I know it's not Billy Corgan. I keep wanting to say that it's Sinclair, but Sinclair's the one that owned Ring of Honor that ended up selling it to Tony for him to own that. So is it like the guys that used to wrestle in DOA, the Cycles of Apocalypse, the twins? Do they own it still? I know at one point I think they're the ones that bought it from Dixie. Did it? I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. We're making a video about CM Punk, but, you know, if you can put something in the comments, who owns TNA? I honestly would appreciate it. And I don't know what it does to the budget. Maybe you can use the fact that how big of a star he is and how much he's done. Maybe you can work out a deal where you don't have to have, like, a guaranteed money down, but maybe he makes money off of merch as well as the door and pay-per-views, like kind of like an incentive. Like, the bigger you make our company, the better off you do. I think that's a fair deal because of the reputation that he has, the kind hey, you've already burned WWE as well as AEW. We're not as big as those companies are, but I mean, if you can make us, the more money you make. I mean, think about it. They really kick it into gear and they become the second largest wrestling company in the world. I'm sure that he would benefit huge off of that. So, I mean, I think there's ways to make this happen. We'll just have to see if it does. But I'll tell you the truth. I thought Bound for Glory, I thought Punk was showing up.